well, I'd like to welcome into the Shepherd Home Health and Hospice Studios, President of the Clinton Chamber of Commerce, Julie Caldwell. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, if it helps if I turn the right mic up. Now say it.
Good morning.
Okay, yeah. See, I'm all backwards on my numbers here. And from Keeshaw Lee Funeral Home, Mr. Shane Weiss, how are you?
Good morning, Todd.
It's good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you as well.
I like always seeing somebody from the funeral home, in studio. It's always a little, nervous if I'm at the funeral home. Like he's sizing me up. He's trying to find the coffin for me, right? No. You get tired of funeral director jokes ever?
Oh, no, it's all right. We have to laugh a lot.
Yeah. To go through what you do. Yeah. Well, we appreciate it. Good to see you guys. I cannot believe it seems like it was only a few months ago that we had this awesome Route 66 festival in Clinton last year, but yeah, the 2026 one is coming up in September, right?
That's right.
Fast. It's coming fast.
Seems like yesterday we had lots of cars down on Frisco Avenue and just people and music and food and bouncy houses and all kinds of fun stuff going on.
That's right.
And I guess Julie's got all that lined up again for this year, and so we're hoping for a bigger and better show this year.
Well, I was blown away last year. I think we all were,
Exactly, yes.
because it had been a few years since we did the festival. We knew the centennial was coming up, and so we're like, hey, let's put one together, kick it off. And I know, Shane, you went literally town to town, city to city, recruiting all the car people too, right?
That's right. Well, you have to reach out and let them know what's going on and get them excited, and it's a lot of fun. One thing that's a little bit different this year, Todd, that we didn't do last year, that I want to encourage all of our listeners and the people who have cars, we're going to have cash prizes this year along with our trophies and things like that. So
Nice.
Bring out your beautiful cars, and you may end up winning some cash prizes and to take home. And we've got great sponsors this year to help us with the car show, so we're able to give back, and really looking forward to a great show.
And Julie, first of all, let's start off. Let's give everybody the date. Okay.
The date is September the 5th.
Okay.
And it'll be from 9. They'll start registering cars at around 7 normally. Around 8, but it starts
8.
around
It's 8 o'clock. The registration's 8 to 9. We're trying to get everything done before it gets hot.
Yeah.
And trophy presentation will be at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
It will be warm then, I'm sure of it, but we'll get everybody out before they have time to get a really bad sunburn. And
we do have a special guest coming right before the car show.
Oh, yeah.
And Governor Stitt will be here.
Really?
At our car
Wow.
show. Yes, he is doing his 77 county visits, and so we Great Plains Country kind of lined him up to come to our car show that day. So
That'll be cool.
yeah,
that'll be
kinda
great.
neat, different, and so and then the Biscuit Heads will be playing all day.
Oh, I'm so glad they're coming back. I was blown away with aren't they like from Alta?
Yes,
Yeah.
and they're so much fun. So we thought, well, let's just have them play all day, and so that's what we did is we brought them back for the whole day.
They were so gracious because, we were kind of using that PA to make announcements, and Shane's like, Todd, you gotta mention something like every 15 minutes. And the band was like, hey guys, after this song, can I use the mic? Go like, dude, we're getting into a groove here. I'm like, yeah. No, they were awesome.
Yeah.
And just let me do our thing. But they were incredible. I can't believe the wide range of songs that they were playing. When they broke out
so
Steely,
good.
when they broke out Steely Dan, though, I was like, dude, this is you don't hear cover bands do
Right.
Steely Dan very often. So
Yeah, they're really good, and we learned about them during Levitt.
yeah.
So I think that we could build a really good relationship with them, and they are a lot of fun, and they're excited to come back. So
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so September 5th, Saturday. Did I get it right? 5th?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Okay, just
Yes.
making sure.
Yeah.
So in Clinton, and it's the Route 66 Festival, and to steal that phrase, it just means more this year because seriously, I mean, 100 years of the Mother Road. I know, Shane, you were around when the road was originally built 100 years ago. How has it changed?
Well, I don't think it has.
Yeah.
You know, back then they built things to last, and it doesn't really look all that different than it used to me.
Yeah.
You know, and Frisco has, you know, changed a little bit, but not much. I still enjoy, you know, going around in circles and hollering at my friends down on Frisco Street.
Right.
So, yeah, it's good times. All the old buildings and the history and everything and all the memories, it's really great.
Clinton does have such an awesome downtown, and I'm like Shane. You know, we would cruise Cordell, you know, back in the high school days, but once or twice a week we would come up to Clinton. I especially had to because Cordell girls wouldn't talk to me, so I'm like, I got to go up to Clinton and see if I can meet any of these Clinton girls. So.
Well, and you know, Todd, I married a Clinton girl.
That's right, you did.
Yeah.
You did. So that's cool. It's
Yeah.
what brings you back here. But well, let's talk about, because obviously the car show, you said cash prizes added this year, and you've got a bunch of different categories, right?
Yes, we have 30 categories again this year. We've trucks and cars, motorcycles, and we have the special interest, street rod, just, you know, just a lot of different. You can bring just about anything you want to bring, and we'll build a fund of, even unfinished.
Yeah.
We have, you know, and you know, so yeah, just bring whatever you have, and we'll help you get it set up and let everybody kind of admire. And you know, the cool thing is that we've had, in some of the recent car shows that I've been to, a lot of the young people are getting involved, and so it's a good opportunity to teach them about how, you know, evolution.
Yeah,
and
vehicles,
and so seeing some of the old cars, and then looking at what they do today, and how they drive and all that kind of thing, kind of like the cell phone. I think, Todd, we were old enough when there wasn't such thing.
That's right.
And
the
now,
long cord in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, now it's the size, a little bit bigger than a credit card.
Yeah.
And it slips in your pocket.
Yeah.
So pretty cool, but.
Well, the best thing about the classic cars, and I enjoy talking to my son about it, because I'm like, the greatest thing about most of these cars, you don't have to plug it into a computer to do a diagnostic test. You know, they've got old school carburetors, spark plugs, and the engine is accessible. So if you're mechanically inclined, you can actually work on them yourself. You know?
Well, and the cars. So our cars really aren't that different today as far as the powertrain. I mean, they are a little bit, but all that extra stuff that's under the hood is for all the creature comforts.
Yeah.
You know, heated seats and massagers and, you know,
backup cameras.
Yeah, all those extra little amenities, and so those add a lot of electronics and little systems here
I
and
like
there.
those amenities.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying I don't like them, but that's, you know, the motor and everything is fairly simple and the same. But it's just controlling and powering a lot more things to make us comfortable.
But it's something about manually rolling down the window, and that would be your air conditioner.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
or the little side triangle
Yeah,
mirrors. You
yeah.
know, I mean, it's just, there's something about the cars that we used to make that I just don't think people today, you know, that are younger, don't understand.
Yeah.
You know, how we lived in the prehistoric days.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, of the
Yeah.
60s, 70s, and 80s. No, so what else is going to be happening, you know, as far as the whole show? Because it's obviously car shows, but it's more than that. You mentioned the entertainment and
Yeah, entertainment. We've got vendors coming,
Okay.
so we're still signing up some vendors to come. And then we'll have a kid zone with bouncy houses and all those kinds of things, and food trucks. The food trucks are always a big hit.
yeah.
And then our stores will be open. So,
Nice.
you know, our downtown businesses will be open so it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a really good day. Last year we had 84 cars.
84 cars.
Wow.
And we hadn't had the show since 2019.
Yeah.
So I told him it'd be really nice to have over 100 cars for the 100th year. So
Yeah, that'd be
Absolutely.
great.
we're working on that.
Yeah.
I bet we'll get there. And if people already need some information, whether they want to sign up to be a vendor or food truck or get information about the car show, what's the best thing to do?
The best thing to do is probably go to the Clinton Chamber Facebook page.
Okay.
We've got an event there, and it's got links to all of the information on that page.
Nice.
Yeah.
Talking about Clinton's Route 66 Festival that's coming up on Saturday, September 5th. Back with more Shane Weiss and Julie Caldwell on the Wake Up Show.
Oh, no, thank you. I don't need to advertise. I have social media. I mean, no one listens to the radio anymore anyway.
Radio is the leading reach platform. 92% of us listen to the radio, which is higher than TV viewership, computer use, and smartphone use. As a business person trying to reach the right customer and lock down customers down the road, you can enjoy the advantages that advertising on the radio can offer. Radio allows advertisers an inexpensive way to get their voice heard over and over again. I'm Crystal Blackwell, your local marketing rep at Right Radio. To learn more about how radio can help your business, find us at right.media or on Facebook.
Pepsi Prebiotic Cola in original and cherry vanilla. That Pepsi taste you love, with no artificial sweeteners, only 30 calories, just 5 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of prebiotic fiber. That great Pepsi taste with even more to love. Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. Unbelievably Pepsi.
And all Pepsi products are brought to you locally, as always, by the Nicholson family at Pepsi in Clinton.
Hey guys, I'm Kelly Ripito with Exploration Realty. I'm a wife and a mother of 2 children. We own a family farm. We are avid hunters, farmers, and ranchers. So I have the knowledge, the skills, and the resources to sell land in Oklahoma. I specialize in listings. I can do anything from land to residential or commercial. Kelly Ripito, 580-821-0934.
When you're making decisions as important as choosing home health or hospice for a loved one, it's important to ask the right questions. Are they locally owned? Are they proven through years of successful business practices? If necessary, can you transition from home health to hospice with the same care given? You can find all this and more at your locally owned Shepherd Home Health and Hospice. They've been serving Clinton and the surrounding area since 2006 with dependable, local, and reliable care. Shepherd Home Health and Hospice of Clinton. Call today.
Ready to make your health a priority? This month only at the Great Plains Family YMCA, sign up for 3 consecutive months of personal training with 4 sessions each month and get 50% off your membership those months. No matter your age or fitness level, the WISE certified personal trainers are there to create a plan that's right for you. They'll encourage you, keep you accountable, and help you build healthy habits that last. There's no better investment than your health, and you don't have to do it all alone. Take the first step and call the Great Plains Family YMCA on Airport Road in Weatherford.
Escaping that summer heat can seem impossible. Is your unit working overtime to keep your home cool? Call Southwest Air and Heat, your local Lennox dealer in Weatherford. Southwest Air and Heat and Lennox are the trusted and experienced names for air conditioning in western Oklahoma. No matter the make or model, Southwest Air and Heat can service it. Call 772-8000. That's 772-8000. Perfect air, unmatched care. That's Southwest Air and Heat, your local Lennox dealer in Weatherford.
Identity theft can cost more than you think. Drained investment accounts, stolen tax returns, lost wages, expenses for lawyers. It's a lot. That's why LifeLock is backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, which covers up to $1 million for stolen funds, fees, and experts and lawyers, and out-of-pocket expenses. Don't face the burden of identity theft alone. Protect your future and finances with LifeLock. Join now. Save up to 30% off your first year with promo code BECK at LifeLock.com. 1-800-LifeLock, promo code BECK. LifeLock.com. Terms to apply.
Welcome back to the Western Oklahoma Wake Up Show, brought to you by Priority Home Medical Equipment. 723, and in the studio, Julie Caldwell from the Clinton Chamber of Commerce and Shane Weiss from Keesaw Lee Funeral Homes. And guys, we've been talking about the Centennial Route 66 Festival coming up on Saturday, September 5th. Once again, 85 cars last year. We hope well over 100 this year for the Centennial, right?
Absolutely, and just want to take a second to honor some, or mention some of our sponsors. Helios Injection Systems, thank you, and McDonald's and the Phillips family for helping us out. We had others, Lucille's on their Mother Road.
Nice.
They're involved. PSO, Napa, and there's a few others. Julie, you want to?
Yeah, we've got Edward Jones, Jacob Stewart, and Mark Miner.
Great.
Downing Chiropractic, which is a new chiropractor in Clinton. He's mentioned PSO, Napa, Stewart, HVAC, Right Radio, Lucky Star, and of course Keith Solly and Johnson Signs is helping us out.
Nice.
Too, so.
Oh, they're great folks too. Yeah. Well, that's really cool. Well, it takes a lot of people to put on something like this. And once again, it's great to have sponsors because it's cool to be able to give cash prizes as well as the trophies and things this year. I still can't believe how many awards you guys gave out last year. So many different categories, but that makes it fun.
Oh, it does make it fun. And we want to encourage and get everyone out to have a good time. You know, it'll be kind of the last hoorah before we get into the winter months, and so it'll be a lot of fun.
Before we get into Oklahoma.
Oh yeah. Before we get
Well, yeah. But no, it's a great time, and falls. You know, I mean, it probably still feels like summer, but it's technically fall season. You get in to September, and once again. This is such a special year. Think of all the things that have been happening. You know, Oklahoma still has more drivable miles of Route 66, so I'm sure there's going to be international people timing up their visit to be in town for this as well.
Absolutely, and it's amazing the activity that centers around that road, and everybody. That road touches everybody in different ways, and. You know, I remember driving down that road a long time ago, and you think back, when 40 miles an hour was fast.
Yeah.
And now that's, barely getting started. So it's just going to be a great time, and look forward to reminiscing about the good old days, but also having fun here currently. And we invite everyone out to enjoy and participate.
And it's fun to already see all the tour groups and visitors that are coming to the museum. The museum is busy all the time.
That's awesome.
So that's just good. That's great for our whole economy over there. So,
We'll be getting our kicks on Route 66 September 5th in Clinton. But you've got a morning mixer coming up, right?
I do. On July the 23rd, we're going to have a morning mixer at Lee Hometown Funeral Home.
Okay.
That'll be from 8 to 9:30 a.m. And then July 31st is our banquet.
Wow, that's already coming up.
I know, it's coming fast. So anyway, we're going to do a Route 66 through the decades.
Nice.
So we encourage people to wear their favorite decade of clothing or business casual.
Shane, it's got to be the 80s, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I think
big hair.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we'll have that, and so we're already taking table sponsors or individual tickets. So we've already got those all ready to go, and I think we've already sold several tables. So you can contact the chamber to get your own table or tickets. And so that'll be July 31st. We'll start with the reception at 6 and dinner will be at 7.
And then I take over as the entertainment about 9:15. I'm going to do a selection of Wang Chung songs.
I actually have an entertainer coming. And
besides me?
Yes, besides you. I remember when you got Volunteer of the Year. And, and Todd wouldn't even get on the stage. He was like, nope. Right?
No, I gave that most embarrassing speech. Remember, I tried to do like a stand-up comedian thing. I was like, volunteer. It's actually an acronym. V for vampire. O for orangutan. And people are staring at. I remember Coach Mike Lee especially. He was being honored that night, and I love Coach. He's like, Todd, what the hell are you doing, son? It was like, I was like, this is why I'll never be a stand-up comedian and stand up in front of people.
But our banquet's always a good time to honor local citizens and, for good deeds and things like that. And so
you want to encourage participation with the activities in your community, so everybody hopefully feels included and can participate, and gets people involved. And little towns like Clinton and surrounding areas, they need all the help they can get.
That's right.
So it's awesome.
Well, we're fortunate to have an awesome chamber. I mean, Julie, you've been a great leader for, gosh, how long's it been now? I mean,
July 1st, it was 17 years.
17, wow. But that's incredible. And then you always have a great board, and you've got some great folks too. Even Shane's a pretty good guy.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's all right.
Oh, well, I don't know. Thank you.
Well, anything else we need to let folks know about?
That's it. Anything they need to know, they can go to our website at clintonok.org, or they can check us out on Facebook. And we're on all social medias, but Facebook is going to be your best bet.
All right. And Shane, you'll be coming to everybody's town again, right? If you have classic cars out there, you'll be.
Absolutely. We're looking for you, and we'd love to see you get those cars out and get them dusted off and make sure all the fine-tuning's done, and come and see us and join in on all the fun and festivities.
All right. September 5th, Route 66 Festival in Hub City, Oklahoma, Clinton. We got news coming up next.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Ann Roberts. OG&E reports there are still about 3,000 Norman customers without power. Spokesperson Shura Hurst.
It could take up to 3 days to fully restore power for some customers, but we are restoring power as we go, as we speak, to customers along the way, getting them up and running as quickly as we possibly can.
More than 40 power poles were toppled during the storm Saturday. The city reports many traffic signals are still dark or flashing red due to storm damage or ongoing power outages. Authorities are investigating after a body was found in the Oklahoma River Monday afternoon. The boy was found near I-40 and South Walker Avenue in the Wheeler Park area. Homicide detectives were on the scene and no additional details are known. More on these stories at RadioOklahomaNews.com. From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
Checking in on the Beef Checkoff. Joining us today, Heather Buckmaster, the Oklahoma Beef Council. Heather, let's talk about the investments into physicians.
Yes, physicians are some of the most trusted voices when it comes to nutrition advice, which is why the Oklahoma Beef Council continues to invest in reaching them with credible, science-based information. Through the Beef Checkoff Fund and Nutrition Seminar Program, we recently brought one of the nation's leading obesity experts to speak with primary care physicians at their statewide conference. The focus was on helping patients transition to healthy diets after they come off GLP-1 medications and the critical role high-quality protein plays in supporting long-term health. At a separate pediatricians meeting, we hosted a speaker addressing the diets of young athletes, the importance of protein. As a high-quality protein, beef is positioned to help fuel growing bodies and active lifestyles. This is your Beef Checkoff at work, putting credible science in front of the healthcare professionals Oklahomans trust and ensuring beef stays part of the conversation. You can learn more at drivingdemandforbeef.com.
Because at Oklahoma Bank and Trust, your swipe actually means something. Every swipe of your Arapahoe Butler debit card gives back. You're not just buying lunch, filling up your tank, or paying bills. 5 cents from every credit transaction goes straight to Arapahoe Butler schools. That's a real hometown impact. And they don't stop there. From your child's first savings account, to starting a business, to families buying homes, they've got loans and accounts designed for real life in Western Oklahoma. So yeah, you could bank anywhere, or you could bank where your money actually stays home and does some good. Oklahoma Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Deer Creek Market and Variety in Hydro, the best in friendly small-town customer service, hosting everything from fresh hand-cut steaks, fresh ground beef made in-house, along with fresh fruits and vegetables, grown and made in Oklahoma nuts, candies, salsas, pickles, and more. And don't forget to check out the Variety side, full of unique made-in-Oklahoma gift items. And now, treat yourself to the brand-new ice cream and coffee parlor, your new go-to spot for a sweet scoop or a fresh brew. Shop Deer Creek Market and Variety in Hydro.
7:32, it is the Western Oklahoma Wake Up Show, brought to you by Priority Home Medical Equipment. We got John Matthews joining us from the newsroom. How are you, buddy? Or nope, he's still talking. He's still talking down the hall. Yeah, okay. He's having a conversation with Val on the other side. In case you don't know, John does double duty. You know, he's co-hosting the morning show, doing the news over on KWEY, and also hanging out with us. But once again, another hot one today. We're going to make it up to 95 for a high, and then the triple digits come back tomorrow and Thursday and possibly even Friday. Now, there is a small chance of rain coming in Friday night and Saturday, but we will see. I think we got John.
Hey, yeah, of course. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning.
Sorry,
good morning.
I turned you up a little early, John.
Oh, it was my fault. We were celebrating Val's losing her eyebrows, but now they're coming back, and so
Well, the hair's coming back, too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really starting to pop there.
She just said she's been more self-conscious about her eyebrows and eyelashes than she was ever about her head. But it's...
See, I don't think guys notice stuff like that.
No idea.
We don't think about things like that.
But I had to deal with her that I'd shave mine, too. But it turns out that her eyebrows are growing back now, so I don't have to.
Nice.
All right, I'm in.
I don't want to see... You would look like that guy in the Pink Floyd movie, The Wall.
It does
when
at some
Sid
point.
Barrett shaved his eyebrows. That's what you would look like. I mean, thank God your hair's kind of coming back, because you've been really scaring us, John.
Serial killer.
Val can rock the bald look, but you not so much.
That hurts my feelings, Todd.
I'm just being honest.
I agree.
But be thankful you have hair. You could look like me.
That's true. No, would you have no choices, no options?
Absolutely.
I'm there. All right, we're going to talk USA in a minute. But let's get the news. I'm so depressed. It's fine. Hey, it is, it's a beautiful day. Tuesday, July the 7th, 2026. From the Right Radio News Center, the big story, area sheriff's offices have been awarded funding. I'm John Matthews. All county sheriff's offices in Oklahoma have been awarded grant funding from the Attorney General Gittner Drummond's office. In total, $18 million has been awarded as part of the ongoing program created by the legislature in 2024 to improve statewide law enforcement services. Locally, Beckham and Custer counties were awarded $250,000 each, and Ouachita County was awarded $150,000. Among other things, funds can be used for training, technology, and equipment. A meeting of the Weatherford Tax Increment Financing District Review Committee will be held this afternoon. Mayor Mike Brown outlines the proposed area for the TIF district.
We've had a developer that has approached the city, and they're looking at developing 21 acres, which would be out there in the Tractor Supply, Home 2 Suites, kind of out there in the Walmart area. What they're looking at is the potential of bringing some different businesses to that community, and what they've asked is that we look at some type of tax benefit that will actually help the developer bring these companies to Weatherford.
Today's meeting planned for noon at City Hall. With many firework displays over the weekend, Custer County Sheriff Dan Day gave a report of the calls the department received on Independence Day.
We didn't have near as many calls out in the county for fireworks. There's probably some we don't know about, but I drove to some of the places where it usually is. We didn't have any, so that's a good thing.
Day shared the report during the Custer County Commission meeting on Monday. We'll have more news coming up next.
Bar S is proud of our long-standing ability to provide quality products across the United States, and we are looking for great team members to help us with our mission. General production workers and maintenance workers are needed. Maintenance pay is based on experience. Bar S offers weekly pay and great benefits. Advancement and promotion opportunities are available for those who work hard and have good attendance. Bar S is a proud supporter of Western Oklahoma. To apply, stop by the plant at 200 Locust in Clinton.
As America turns 250 years old, the town of Leedy's beginning a new time capsule, says Chamber of Commerce President Chelsea Rounds.
It's America's 250th birthday. Let's start a new time capsule this year. From now until December 6th, we're asking community members and anyone who would want to participate. You can go to our town office here in Leedy and submit anything to the time capsule that you would like to. We do want it to be in a Ziploc bag, and we want you to write your family's name on the outside of the Ziploc bag. And then we'll collect all those items up until December 6th. And then when we have our Christmas on Main Street, probably right before we do our tree lighting ceremony, we'll have a little closing of the time capsule ceremony.
Round says the time capsule will be stored above ground. She says officials opened a previous time capsule on July 4th that had been buried underground in 1976, but many things were not recognizable after it suffered damage from rainwater that got into the capsule. The Southwestern Oklahoma State University online athletic auction will begin later this month to benefit student-athletes at the university. Proceeds from the auction go towards scholarships and recruitment for SWOSU athletes. Jessica Perry is the Senior Director of Advancement Operations for the SWOSU Foundation.
The online auction will be live July 27th, going through August 7th, and then the following day will be our live event on August 8th. we'll be adding all through the month of July, so just be checking back on that for the online auction. Our live items, we've got a few already on there that you can see, but beyond that, everything will be live for you to bid on July 27th.
For more information about the auction, visit SWOSUAthleticAuction.com. That's KCLI News. Western Oklahoma funeral notices are next after word from Winery Funeral Service and Cremation Center.
In life's most difficult moments, you deserve compassionate care and trusted guidance. At Winery Funeral Service and Cremation Center in Elk City, they honor your loved one with complete in-house care. Owning their own crematorium, there's never any questions to complicate a delicate situation. Your loved one never leaves their care. Winery Funeral Service and Cremation Center, located at 403 West Country Club Boulevard, prides themselves on honoring the past with a progressive future. For more information, call 580-339-8008. That's 580-339-8008.
Funeral services for 71-year-old David Ray Hines will be held today at 1 o'clock at the High Memorial Chapel at Lee Hometown Funeral Home in Clinton. He worked as a ranch hand. Funeral services for 75-year-old Rodney Ray Neufeld and 73-year-old Kathy Ann Neufeld will be held today at 10 o'clock at the First Baptist Church in Weatherford. Services under the direction of Lockstone Funeral Home in Weatherford. A memorial wake for 70-year-old Trina Virgin will be held today at 7 o'clock at the Clinton Emergency Response Center. Funeral service will be held Wednesday at 2 o'clock at the Clinton Emergency Response Center. She worked as a director of the Cheyenne and Arapahoe EMS. Services under the direction of Lockstone Funeral Home in Weatherford. Today's funeral notice is brought to you by Winery Funeral Service and Cremation Center.
Here I am. Sorry. I was talking to our soccer coach. You know, the guy that we can't pronounce his name. That we paid $6 million to.
Yeah.
So we could actually compete in the World Cup. We're like, Argentina's always good. They have Messi.
Yeah.
Let's grab one of their guys to be our coach.
Maybe.
So yeah. Did that work?
It didn't work.
It didn't work. Why didn't it work?
They're just bad. Everyone's better than us.
Well, it's Europe, right? They grow soccer players. They don't play the NFL. I mean, we tried NFL Europe. That was a laugh. You know, a few of them play basketball, but the best athletes in every other country play soccer first.
Right.
Soccer is like the
ones.
fifth and soccer is the fifth or sixth choice for professional athletes. I mean, people that have the athleticism to be a professional athlete like me, they're going to pick the NFL or the NBA or Major League Baseball over soccer. And that's just the sad fact for soccer fans, but that's the real world that we live in, right?
So you're telling me right now if LeBron James was out there?
Yes. Can you imagine what kind of a goalie he would be? I mean, seriously. I mean, it's a fact. You know, Brazil, they don't have anything else. They have Brazil nuts, a little bit of coffee, and they have soccer. Little kids grow up playing soccer in the smallest towns, the biggest cities, from the time they can walk. And so they get their best athletes, and they become part of the national team. But that doesn't happen here. Half of our guys had accents. So we even brought in guys like they do at the Olympics in other countries, you know, where all the Americans compete for like Korea and other towns just because their grandparents were from there.
Yeah.
We did that with our USA team. We had 5 or 6 guys with, hello, I'm proud to play for the American flag.
Yeah.
You're not even from here. Your grandfather is from here. And it still didn't work because we need Europeans. We need like Ronaldo's grandson to grow up in the States. Messi's kid, now that he's playing in Miami, maybe he'll play for the USA team, you know, in 20 years. But that's just what it is. But that was embarrassing.
No, everything was bad. Every time they had from the very beginning of that game, we had the ball and there was 3 guys on us at one time, and we couldn't make just a normal pass. And then our goalie might as well have been an own goal.
Oh, what was that?
He made this most incredible save to start the game. And I was like, yes, we got a goalie. Then turns out he actually was paid by the other team.
Yeah,
like
I'm going to kick the dirt.
We thought USA had Belgium scoring first on their bet line because they just stood still. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Belgium's way better than us. Every other team's way better than us.
And Spain's probably going to kill Belgium.
Yeah.
You know,
as long as we can play some third world countries, we can keep making.
Yeah,
it to
Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about who we played, it really wasn't that impressive making it to the quarterfinals, as sad as that is to say, because there were a lot of like teams, you know, like Cape Verde and stuff, people had never done anything before that made their way into the round this year. So we got lucky. We have some nice players, you know, but they're not like Europeans.
Anybody going to watch another match?
I might turn it on.
I have to, because my wife controls the TV. You know, once every 4 years, we have to watch the World Cup. I'm still cheering for the Norwegian team.
Oh, yeah, you like
because
that
that
all
big
white, blonde hair,
Viking
blue
guy.
eyes, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Road.
For the fatherland.
Have a great day. See you guys.